You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. She's already a Grand Slam champion. She's already world number 3. She's already the face of American women's tennis. And yet, the biggest question around Coco Gauff right now isn't how much she's won. It's what she should have fixed first. One decision, one technical choice, and a debate that split the tennis world. This is the story behind Coco Gauff's forehand, her serve, and the critical crossroads of her young career. At just 21 years old, Coco Gauff has already built a resume most players dream of. Heavy checkmark, 2 Grand Slam singles titles. Heavy checkmark, US Open champion, 2023. Heavy checkmark, French Open champion, June. Heavy checkmark, 3 WTA 1000 titles. Heavy checkmark, 2024 WTA Finals champion in Riyadh. By any standard, that's elite. But greatness comes with scrutiny. And despite her consistent success, one uncomfortable truth continues to follow Gauff wherever she goes. Her serve and forehand, 2 fundamental weapons, have often betrayed her at the most crucial moments. For years, analysts and fans have noticed the same pattern. Heavy checkmark, double faults at key moments. Heavy checkmark, a forehand that can break down under pressure. Heavy checkmark, grip inconsistencies that disrupt rhythm. These aren't small flaws. They are structural issues, and fixing them requires courage, patience, and the right guidance. That's why Gauff made one of the boldest moves of her career in September 2024. Wrench enter Matt Daly. The first fix. Recognizing the need for change, Coco Gauff hired Matt Daly, a respected coach known for working on grip mechanics. The focus was clear. Backhand index pointing right fixed the serve grip. Backhand index pointing right stabilized the forehand technique. At first, the results were encouraging. Gauff looked freer on the forehand side. Her serve showed signs of improvement. Confidence appeared to return. But tennis development is rarely linear. Collision. The sudden split before the US Open. Just days before the US Open, shockwaves hit the tennis world. Gauff and Matt Daly parted ways. The timing raised eyebrows. The reasons were unclear. And the risk was enormous. Why make such a major change right before a Grand Slam? Because the problems weren't fully solved, and Coco Gauff knew it. Counterclockwise arrows button, a new direction. Gavin McMillan arrives. With time running out, Gauff turned to another specialist, Gavin McMillan, a coach with a strong reputation, most notably for working with Aryna Sabalenka. This wasn't a cosmetic change, it was a technical reset. McMillan's mission? Backhand index pointing right, rebuild the forehand from the ground up, and almost immediately, there was a payoff. Trophy early success. The Wuhan Open win. Not long into their partnership, Coco Gauff captured the Wuhan Open. The victory sent a clear message. The changes were working, at least in the short term. Her forehand looked more controlled. Her footwork improved. Her aggression returned. But consistency remained elusive. Chart decreasing. The results that sparked doubt. Despite the Wuhan triumph, questions resurfaced quickly. Crossmark 4th round exit at the US Open. Crossmark round-robin elimination at the WTA Finals in November. The serve continued to wobble. Double faults crept back in. Pressure moments still produced errors. And that's when a former WTA Tour star stepped into the conversation. Studio microphone, Alexandra Stevenson speaks out. Former WTA professional Alexandra Stevenson didn't hold back. Her message was simple and controversial. Speaking head, Coco Gauff should have fixed her serve before focusing on her forehand. And Stevenson's view, the serve is the foundation of everything. Without a reliable serve, you're constantly playing defense. You start points under pressure. Confidence erodes quickly. And for a player as athletic and fast as Gauff, a dependable serve could transform her entire game. Brain forehand versus serve. The great debate. This isn't just about Coco Gauff, it's a classic tennis dilemma. Backhand index pointing right, do you fix the most visible weakness? Backhand index pointing right, or do you fix the most foundational one? Arguments for fixing the serve first. Heavy check mark starts every point. Heavy check mark prevents double fault spirals. Heavy check mark builds mental confidence arguments for fixing the forehand first. Heavy check mark most used ground stroke. Heavy check mark dictates rallies. Heavy check mark reduces long point fatigue. Macmillan clearly chose the second path, and that choice is now under the microscope. Flexed biceps. Why Gauff and Macmillan chose the forehand. According to insiders, the reasoning was strategic. Gauff already breaks serve frequently. Her speed allows her to survive service games. But a shaky forehand made it hard to finish points. Why stabilizing that wing, the team believed, shorter rallies would follow. Less pressure would fall on the serve. Confidence would naturally improve. It's a long-term plan, not a quick fix. Child, the bigger picture. She's only 21. Here's what critics often forget. Coco Gauff is 21 years old. She's still evolving. Still experimenting. Still learning what works best for her game. Many legends, including Serena Williams, refine their technique well into their mid-20s. Gauff has time. But time doesn't eliminate pressure. United States, the weight of American expectations. As America's biggest tennis star, expectations are relentless. Every double fault trends online. Every loss becomes a debate. Every coaching change is magnified. But that spotlight also fuels greatness. And Gauff has shown again and again that she thrives under scrutiny. Crystal ball. What comes next for Coco Gauff? The path forward is clear, but challenging. Heavy check mark, fine-tune the serve without undoing forehand progress. Heavy check mark, build muscle memory under match pressure. Heavy check mark, trust the process, even during setbacks. If she succeeds, the tour could be in trouble. Coco Gauff doesn't need to prove she's great. She already has. Now, she's chasing something harder. Perfection in progress. Whether the forehand came first, or the serve should have. One thing is certain, the best version of Coco Gauff hasn't arrived yet. And when it does, women's tennis will feel it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.